evening, everyone. A lot has been made of Mark Scheifele during the Winnipeg Jets training camp. The 20-year-old was the team's first-round draft pick when they returned to the league a couple years ago. And while he started with the big club last season, the Jets were quick to return the prospect to the Barrie Colts. But Scheifele will be with Winnipeg when they open their season tomorrow night in Edmonton, as the teams needed to set their 23-man roster this afternoon. Scheifele has played in 11 NHL games with the Jets, scoring just one goal over that time. In 45 games with the Colts last season, the 6'2" forward had 39 goals and 40 assists.
Quite a parade.
Quite a show.
And we're starting sports with the Outlaws, who start their playoffs tonight.
They're also hoping to put on a show tonight.
Not as glittery, I imagine.
Probably not as much glitter involved. No, the Outlaws are looking for the franchise's fourth league title as they start the playoffs tonight, but they've got a bit of a streak they need to shake off first. Turning to the OHL, London Knights forward Max Domi has been suspended 4 games for a hit to the head on Guelph forward Brock McGinn. After practice this afternoon, McGinn described the play leading up to the hit.
We want to play a tight game on him, just be a little aggressive because he is a really good player, really fast. So I think I just kind of hit him along the boards there, and then I went back to hit him again after he got the puck, and I guess he caught me with an elbow.
Domi was assessed a major penalty for checking to the head and ejected from the game. McGinn was able to stay in the match, and he said today he's proud of the league for holding players accountable for their actions, including himself.
They are trying to clamp down on that. I got one last year, a 6-game hit from behind, and that was definitely deserved as well. So it's good that they're spreading it out and making sure everybody is being punished for what they're doing out there.
But with the Rangers hosting the Frontenacs, it is overager Teichmann getting the start. To Court on the bench, watching as the Rangers' 1-0 lead disappears in the first. A scramble play in front, Spencer Watson ultimately with the marker ties the game at 1, and it stays that way into the second. Off the draw, puck ends up deep in the Rangers' end, and it's coughed up right to Watson again. He buries for a 2-1 Kingston lead, and they weren't done there, adding a bunch more for the 6-2 victory. Teichmann finished with 36 saves. In Guelph, Niagara Ice Dogs facing the Storm. Guelph up 4-3 in the dying seconds of the third. Anthony DeFrugia in the slot. We have a tie game. Overtime solves nothing, so into the shootout. It's round 4. Robbie Fabry scores, putting the pressure on the Ice Dogs shooter, who is former Kitchener Ranger Eric Ming. He was just traded earlier this week, but he cannot finish for the new club. Fabry's goal stands up as the shootout winner, Guelph earning the 5-4 home win. And it was that home crowd Fabry says he needed to shut out as he went in for his shootout shot.
Just try to stay calm, don't let the crowd get to me, and just go in and not try and prepare a move, just try and see what comes to me, and then just try and use my skill to put it in.
It's tough to see us lose that extra point whenever we battled so hard for 65 minutes, and but that's just the way it is now with that shootout at the end. But you can't fault our effort tonight.
Meanwhile, the Jays are in LA this weekend and are licking their wounds after Game 2 of this series. They've got a 1-0 lead in the fourth when Jose Bautista skies one to deep left.
JB Shuck at the warning track at the wall, leaps up. Did he get it? He went over the wall. Did he come up with it? He did. Oh my word! How about that?
So that's a pretty good catch, I suppose. Shuck was also just a home run away from the cycle last night. Jays actually held the lead twice in this game, but gave up 3 in the bottom of the 8th to fall 7-5 as Smil Rogers gets the call for Toronto tonight. Good evening, everyone. The top 10 in the country may come as a bit of a shock for some junior hockey fans this week. Perennial top 10 leader, the London Knights, have fallen from 1st to 4th, thanks in part to a loss at the hands of the Guelph Storm, who now sit ahead of London, ranked 3rd in the nation.
It is a good feeling. We know that we can do it, and we're all on the same page, and we're not arrogant about it.
We'll have more on the Guelph Storm early season success tomorrow on CTV News at 6. In the meantime, to the rink for some game action from tonight. Now we can move on to this. A couple of suspensions handed out today in the GOJHL, both going to members of the Cambridge Winterhawks because of separate incidents in Sunday's game against Waterloo. Tyler Peters, wearing number 92 here, is gone for 1 game after this boarding penalty in the 3rd. And forward Anthony Guido also gets an extra game suspension for checking from behind. The pair will miss this Saturday's game at the Galt Arena Gardens against Brantford. Even after enduring a lockout-length offseason, this summer was pretty tough for Leaf fans. But now a devastating Game 7 loss is behind them with the start of the new season. On the road, Toronto opening the season in Montreal. And that's the type of reaction you'd expect from Habs fans.